Nigeria is a land of abundance, rich soil, vibrant cities, and a people full of energy and ideas. But are we truly harnessing our resources to build the Nigeria we dream of? Are we turning our blessings into opportunities for every citizen? Welcome to the A.R.E Concept. Agriculture, real estate, and export. This is a blueprint for nation building and economic transformation. One concept, three pillars, endless possibilities for every Nigerian. Let's start with agriculture. Food is power. When we grow what we eat and export the rest, we control our destiny. Imagine every community with thriving farms, cassava, rice, yams, vegetables, and fish ponds. Agriculture is about innovation and value chains. Young people use agri-tech apps, farmers learn new techniques, and cooperatives process local produce. If you have a backyard, start a garden. If you have land, join a cooperative. Together, we can feed ourselves and the world. Now, real estate. Land never depreciates. Investing in land and property means securing our future. Every Nigerian should understand real estate, whether buying a plot, building a home, or developing affordable housing. Communities can pool resources, youths can learn construction skills, and artisans can create building materials. By investing in land, we build lasting wealth. And export. Nigeria has what the world wants: ginger, shea butter, palm oil, crafts, tech, and more. Export is how we take our hustle global. Small businesses can export crafts or food. Tech entrepreneurs can build apps for global markets. Export is for everyone with a dream and a product. Let's make Made in Nigeria a global brand. The A.R.E Concept is a working solution, a strategy to make every Nigerian, from students to entrepreneurs, builders of the nation. Start a small farm, invest in land, learn a skill, or join a cooperative. Together we can create jobs, build wealth, and transform Nigeria. Inspirational, confident tone. The future of Nigeria is in our hands. Join us. Let's build Nigeria's future. Together. The A.R.E Concept is for you, for me, for all of us. Let's make history. One idea, one action, one community at a time.
Yeah, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from everywhere you are listening to me. My name is Dr. Seyi Makinde. I'm the 001 A.R.E Concept of the Global Clusters, and we are very, very excited to be with you again today. Sorry, last week broadcast was not possible because of technical glitch. We had some challenge, but thank God this week we have been able to surmount the challenge. And today I'm excited to come across your way to give you valuable information that would give you heads up as far as A.R.E is concerned. If you are listening to me and you following our radio program, we started a series on the radio program, and the series has really been very, very valuable. We got value. People that listen to the series got value. And I'm telling you that you are not going to be an exception today. You're going to get value from what we are going to discuss today. Let me use this opportunity to just greet our Honorable Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the Global President, that is doing a very great work to make sure that we give value to humanity. Thanks for all you are doing for humanity, and also the technical people like Mr. Tennyson and so on and so forth, people that are behind the scene working tirelessly to just make sure that this show is always coming alive, or Phillips Oloyede and the people that are working with the A.R.E Concept, Mrs. Irabo Apaton, Funke, I greet every one of you for supporting the A.R.E vision, and the person of also Mr. Oluwafunmilayo Bakari. You are an invaluable, you are a very valuable tool that you have really supported the A.R.E vision. And also for those people that are also supporting the area of marketing, the area of sales, I greet you and I salute you. A.R.E is not just an idea, it's not just a business, but what is A.R.E about? It is a movement, it is a movement, it's a revolution. It's a revolution that will change the way agriculture is done. You know, we have this special knowledge about A.R.E. There's this special knowledge we have about A.R.E that is really propelling the whole thing. I'm going to give you updates today, and I want you to go to your farm also to implement the updates. I want you to go to your farm to implement the updates. Now, what is this update about? You know, we have been talking about vegetable, 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 vegetable. Do you know that out of all the crops that you can even tempt to plant on your farm, which one do you think is the most profitable if you are able to do it? And if you want to learn about crops that you can plant effectively by yourself, that you can manage by yourself on your farm, which crop should you go for? Now, I'm going to basically discuss, the farming cycle in a year. Now, if you are setting up your farm, what are the things that you should put into consideration? What are the things that you need to understand? I'm going to analyze a lot of things about setting up your farm for profit. Setting up your farm for profit. Do you know that if you have your farm, you can set it up for profit? I'm telling you, you can set your farm up for profit. Do you know that if you have one plot of land, or you have two plots, you have 1 acre of land, and you need something that has a very high return on investment, what are you supposed to plant? And you want a short term, something that can give you consistent source of income. Like some people will call, they will say, I'm a retiree, I want to buy land, I want to go into farming. What will you, this method, this thing you see that I want to talk about today, is a thing I used to tell them. As a retiree, they've collected money, they need money to take care of themselves. They may not be able to wait for a long time to be able to get the income that will be coming in from their farm. They may not be able to wait 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Now, what are the different kinds of crops that can be planted? Now, number one of the crop that can be planted is the short-term crops. You see, these short-term crops are the things that we do on our farm, that we are helping our people to do what? To invest in. That is what we are presenting to our people. People that want to get a very quick return on investment. Those are the crops that will present to them. What are the examples of these crops that falls under short-term crops? Now, number one is jute leaf, ewedu. Number two is okra. Then number three is ugu, that's pumpkin, flute pumpkin leaf. Number four, cucumber. Cucumber is another one that is you can plant, and within a short period of time, it will begin to yield, give you return on investment. Then number four is efo tete. Another one is efo shoko. Then another one is bitter leaf. Then another one is saint leaf. Saint leaf. Another one is osiza. Another one is spring onion. You can see I've mentioned 10 crops. 10 crops that are vegetable crops. Then another one is tomato. Another one is bell pepper. Now I've mentioned 12. Maybe I should go over the list again. I don't know if Mr. Tennyson is there, that you can help me to put the list on the screen. Number one, you have ewedu, that's the jute leaf. Number 2 is okra. Okra. You can plant okra. Number 3 is ẹ̀fọ́ ṣọkọ. Number 4, ẹ̀fọ́ tẹ̀tẹ̀. Number 5, ugu pumpkin leaf. Number 6, cucumber. Cucumber. Okay. Number 1, ewédú. Number 2 is okra. Number 3, cucumber. Number 4, ẹ̀fọ́ tẹ̀tẹ̀. Ẹ̀fọ́ ṣọkọ. Number 5, number 6. Number 7 is ugu. Number 8 is bell pepper. Number 9 is tomato. And number 10 is efinrin, that's scent leaf. Number 11 is bitter leaf, ewúro, bitter leaf. Number 12 is uziza seed. Then number 13 is spring onion. Spring onion. You see, all these things are money spinner. All these things are money spinner. If you can engage in this kind of vegetable, then you would be smiling to home, to the bank. And you know, if you are able to plant, even do one plot can give you as much. Thank you very much, Mr. Tennessee. Ewedu, okra, cucumber, ugu, bell pepper, tomato, scent leaf, spring onion, which one again? Bitter leaf. Bitter leaf. Bitter leaf is also there. Bitter leaf. All these things are money spinners. They are money spinner. And all you just need to know is to know how to do the land preparation, get the seed, then procedure of making the seed very effective and potent for growth. How can you make the seed to be very effective and potent for growth? The first thing is you have been able to identify all these short-term vegetables that you can use and plant on your farm, and within 3 months you smile to the bank. Do you know that ewedu seed, there are different people when we're starting out that came to tell us how they do their ewedu seed. When you want to start ewedu, when you want to plant ewedu seed, that's jute leaf, you first of all need to boil it. You are not going to boil it on very hot temperature. You just do a warm water, you put it inside, you soak it, you dry it. Or else, if you don't do it like that, it will not grow. Then when you are ready, you mix it with sand, or you mix it, there are other ways you mix it with sand because they are tiny, tiny seeds. Then you sprinkle it, you spread it. After you have spread it, it begins to come out. Then you have to, before you even spread, you need to use herbicide to prepare the land. You use herbicide so that by the time your ewedu wants to start growing, the grass and the other unwanted leaves will not start growing. Now, by the time you put herbicide, to prevent other unwanted leaves or whatever to spring up on the beds. By the time it prevents it from springing up, you're not going to wait. There are chemicals that can be used, like paraphos, like force up, like which one again? Paraphos, force up, and what do they call it? You know, those are the two major herbicides that will work. There are some one that they call sharp. they call it sharp sharp. That one, within a day, if you sprinkle it on those grasses, you discover that those grasses will just become yellow. But if you use paraffos, it will go to the roots of the grasses and it will kill them to their roots. By the time it kills them to their roots, they will not grow for the next 1 month or 2 months. So you will not need to do weeding. You will have killed the weeds to their roots. So therefore, you put herbicide when you do your bed. We make use of beds for the vegetables. Then when you spray with there is a gadget that you use to spray. You put it at the back and you call that gadget knapsack. You call it knapsack. And with that knapsack, you put it at the back, you spray those beds. If you are running a farm, please note this. The first thing is you clear the ground. When you clear the ground, you do your ridges or you do your beds. When you do your ridges or you do your bed, then you put herbicide to kill the weeds to their root and prevent the weed from growing for up to a month or 2 months. An example of chemical you can use is Force Up or Paraphos. Those are the example of weeds that you can use. Then after doing that, you buy the seed like you have to boil it, dry it after boiling. Then you mix it with sand, even ẹ̀fọ́ tẹ̀tẹ̀, ẹ̀fọ́ tẹ̀tẹ̀, ẹ̀fọ́ ṣọkọ. Those ones, you don't need to boil them. Just mix them with sand and you spread them like that on your bed. After spreading them, you continue wetting them. Make sure your farm has irrigation so that you can be able to do off-raining season farming. You wet them, and after 2 weeks to 3 weeks, you put urea. When you put urea, which is the fertilizer, it will make them green and come out very well. And when they grow and come out very well, you begin to harvest them. And you can call those people that will buy it. They will just come to your farm. They would, harvest it, tie it, and begin to what? They will take it to the market. That's just for ewedu, for ẹ̀fọ́, ṣọkọ, ẹ̀fọ́ tẹ̀tẹ̀. Then for okra too has a seed that you plant, and there are ways of planting it too. Also cucumber. Ugu, you do the bed. You put the herbicide to kill the weeds. Although ugu seed is much more expensive. If you want to set up 1 acre of ugu, 1 acre, you need like 1.5 million naira to 2 million naira to set up 1 acre of ugu. But the beauty of the ugu is you can harvest it for the next 1.5 years. One of the things we will be promoting very soon is we'll be promoting very soon the beds of ugu. We'll be selling the beds of ugu. A bed costs around 300,000 naira. We will sell a bed that is already planted. So if you want to buy 10 beds, you can pay 3 million naira. All you just need to do is you just begin to come and be harvesting those beds. It has a very, very great potential. It has a very, very great potential. We'll be selling per bed, or if you buy 1 acre, we'll tell you how much you are going to do 1 bed for you. We're going to tell you how much we do 1 bed for you. So if you want to do 10 bed on your 1 acre, we tell you the amount that will do the 10 bed, and we tell you the potential, the profit potential of those 10 beds. So then another thing is the spring onion, and also let's consider also cucumber, watermelon. All these things are very, very lucrative, and these are the short-term crops that we engage in on our farm. The market is ready. In fact, as at last week, somebody approached us that we should do tomato, the long tomato, not the short one. That where they used to get that tomato is from the north, and before they bring it here, a lot of it would have damaged. So they needed something within the proximity of Ogun State, Lagos State, so that the cost of transportation will be lesser. And they told us that even if we have up to 100 acres of the tomato, their association will buy it because it's an association of tomato seller. So we are getting ready. We are mobilizing funds. And if you are an investor, you are interested in getting involved in this tomato farming, please come closer. Come closer and talk to us. We will certainly put you through. It's also a very, very lucrative business that we will, help you to manage. We have professionals that manages the farm. Remember, we have up to 411 acres of land, arable land, with irrigation, with farmhouse, with workers, and we have the technology to make sure that we deliver on good results, on a good note. I'm telling you that on this tomato, these people are really, really, imploring us to help them to go into planting this long tomato. We are clearing the ground already. We have started, and we are going to experiment. We are not experimenting. We are going to plant up to 10 acres. Then the remaining 90 acres, we open it for investors. We want you to come in as an investor, to come and be part of planting this tomato. The market is ready. The off-taker is ready. Remember, we have also public government off-takers, like the Lagos State government operation Produce for Lagos. That's a policy Produce for Lagos. Then we have the NAQS, Nigeria Agricultural Quarantine Service, for the vegetables like ugu, like ewedu, like shoko tete, and so on and so forth. This bitter leaf, saint leaf, and so on and so forth. I'm telling you, it is very, very, very lucrative business to go into vegetable farming. All you just need to do, you have your land, clear the land, do the ridges, apply the herbicide to kill the weeds. Then plant the seed, water the seed, you have irrigation, then apply urea, then harvest. That is how it works. If you need to get the seed, you can contact. We will help you to get the seed. If you want to prepare your farm for ugu, we can help you to prepare. Let me tell you, for ugu now, it has different species of seeds. There are some seeds that they call okunu. This seed called okunu is like 50-50. If you plant it, it may grow, it may not grow. It may grow, it may not grow. We planted okunu some times ago, and it was just like a waste of money. Then those seeds that are okay are those seeds that they call calabar. The seeds, they call it calabar seed. It's very potent. It will give you up to 80% germination. Then if you want to also get a very, very potent seed that can give you up to 90-95% or near 100% germination, you talk about river basin seed. If you need to order for river basin seed, a rice sack of river basin seed is 650,000 naira. 650,000 naira. And that rice sack will be able to plant up to let's say 2 plots. But the return on investment for the next 1.5 years is very sweet. Very, very sweet. It's very, very sweet. You will just be smiling to the bank, you'll be licking your hands, and you will just see that it's so sweet. I'm telling you. And by the time you get this river basin seed, we planted this river basin seed, and I got there, it was like I was just saying, God, thank you. I was just very appreciative, and I appreciate nature. The leaves are green, they are becoming bigger. You can imagine that. You get to your farm and you plant the seed and you are seeing a green leaf. You see a green leaf. And the truth of the matter is, one thing is, for us, we have come to the stage that we've seen, Mr. Tennessee, I'm trying to send a video. It's like you need to activate that video. Is it possible? I've sent the video to the studio. Can you help me to activate the video? Let people see. Is Mr. Tennessee there? Please put it on the main screen. Let them see. This is our farm. You can see how beautiful the ewedu is. You can see how beautiful. Let me add more video so that you can help me to activate it. Can you please play it again? Mr. Tennessee. You can see the farm. I want to add more video for you to see, so that you will see that we are not just now. Can you activate the second one? Let people see. I've sent the second one. Okay. Please play the second one. Let everybody see. It's not on stage. People are not seeing it.
Show them the way.
You can hear my voice talking to the farm supervisor. This is our farm where we are doing the way to
Mr. Daramola. Good job. Good job. Ekushe.
So you can see, it's not as if we are making mouths. I want to add more, you know, more videos from the farm. I want to add more videos. Mr. Dennis, is there a way you can remove them from the studio, from the back end? Mr. Tennessee, it's like, okay, please remove them. Mr. Tennessee, it's like the network is bad.
Hello, sir. Sorry, I'm in the transit. That's why.
It's like my system hangs. Wow.
I think there is a network glitch there. It's A.R.E project of the global clusters, and what Dr. Seyi Makinde have been saying since it's a no-brainer. It's the real deal. It's something that we cannot push away. It's part of us. You are agriculture. I am agriculture. The spermatozoa and the egg that form me are all product of agriculture. Anytime they are faulty, it is a product of agriculture that equally shares them. So this is not a spectator call, it's a call that everyone must be serious about. Everybody must be serious about it. You must be serious about the project A.R.E. You can see lots of demand. Some partners abroad here, they are equally demanding for cocoa. All right, over to you, sir.
Sorry, my network was bad,
Yes,
and the
yes,
network
yes, yes,
took me out. So thank
yes,
you very much for holding on, my global
yes,
president, Ambassador
yes,
Dr.
no problem.
Adekunle Badmus. Yes,
Yeah,
so I was trying to show us different things that we have achieved at the farm. And I'm trying to just talk about this vegetable, farming. And let me tell you that if you engage in vegetable farming, you are not going to regret it at all. You're not going to regret it at all. I'm telling you. Now, you can see the land preparation. I'm trying to bring up a video for you to see. I'm trying to bring up a video. Mr. Tennyson, please activate that video. Let people see that we are telling them practical things that work. Practical things that works. You can see the land preparation at the farm. You can see the way we're preparing that land. That's how to do the beds. And I'm telling you, for this ugu, between now and January, we are looking forward to achieving 1,000 beds of ugu. And we are looking forward to like 30 to 50 acres of tomato. I'm telling you.
I think Dr. Shay Makinde have the network going there. I was initially in an elevator. I'm actually on transit. Um, this is project A.R.E, a Greek real estate and exports. A Greek real estate and exports is a project that you cannot overemphasize it. You cannot deny it. It is what you take every day. Every day, we all take something on agriculture. Every day, somehow, we all get involved in agriculture. No one that doesn't get involved in this agriculture thing. So, Dr. Shimakinde, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, my ambassador. It's like StreamYard did not want me to do practical display. I don't know why it's just quitting while I do the send the video to the platform. So the major thing is, if you want to make consistent a very quick return on from your farm, engage in vegetables. Do different variety of vegetable, make your farm to be irrigated. Then understand the use of herbicides, use of pesticides. Pesticides are those diseases, those insects that comes to eat the leaf of your vegetable. You spray it on them, on the vegetable, and they will not come near it. It works up to 15-20 days before harvest. Then you know how to make use of urea. If you are able to do all these things, then know how to, where to buy the seed, prepare the seed for germination, for planting. It's not only the land that you prepare, you need to prepare the seeds. It's very, very important that you prepare the seed. And let me tell you that if you are able to manage all these things very well, you will have a successful, a very, very successful vegetable farm. And because the return or the harvest is in a short term, they are short term crops. And being a short term crops, you can be smiling to the bank every short period of time. You know, we're going to dwell more on short term crops this week, and I want you to join us next week so that we'll discuss medium term crops. And I'm going to give us the pros and cons of those crops that falls within the category of short term crops, medium term crops. Another short term crops is corn, maize, corn. You can plant sweet corn, and also you can plant the normal corn. Markets are available for all this. And if you are able to be able to follow the steps as we have instructed, as I've explained here, you are going to have a very successful vegetable farm. And that's the reason you can also, we are calling for the training. You see, in the training, we're going to show you, for those that we have the privilege to attend physically, we are going to show you the seeds, the way it looks like. We're going to show you how urea looks like. We're going to show you herbicides, show you pesticides, show you, you know, the photo of the knapsack, that sprayer, that gun spray, their gun spray, knapsack. If you want to sell it, how do you sell? How do you sell? Sorry, 1 minute. You can just sell, you know, you sell on scale. There's a scale that you can sell on. You know, there's a scale that you can sell on. Let me show you an example of the scale. Let me bring the scale. This is an example of a scale. You know, this is an example of a scale. This is a scale. You can see. If you on it like this now, you see this is a digital scale. It's chargeable. This is the scale that you can use. You can see the way it looks like. Now let me move back a little so that you can easily see it. See how the scale looks like. So you program it here to tell this is a digital scale. You can see it's chargeable. This is how it looks like. So you use all these scales for measurement. This is 40 kg. It's 40 kg. We also have the one of 300 kg. We have the one of 300 kg. These are the things that we use for measurement on the farm. I'm telling you, these are the ones that we use for measurement on the farm. Now, let me tell you that it is very, very possible to have a profitable short-term crops. It's very, very possible for you to have a profitable short-term crops. All those vegetables will give you good money and good return on investment. And in case you don't have the time, you don't want to go through the razzmatazz, you don't want to go through the hustling and bustling or getting these things done. We have our acres of land. We have 411 acres which we are using for agribusiness clusters. Agribusiness clusters in Ogun State. You can buy one plot, you can buy half acre, you can buy 1 acre, you can buy. In fact, there's a promo going on now. And for those that buy larger quantity, you can get a discount of as much as 6 million naira. You can get a discount of as much as 6 million naira. I'm telling you, it is something that everybody needs to take advantage of. Do agri business and do it with people that would help you to make profit. If you buy into the A.R.E farm, 411 acres, what are the things you stand to gain? You stand to gain shared workers, you stand to gain experience, you are not gambling, you stand to use the farmhouse, use the irrigation system, you know, you are in the community of people that are dreaming in the same direction that you are dreaming. And that is the truth. So engaging in short-term crops like vegetable is very, very profitable. If you are ready, you let me know. You can contact, I will let you know how to go about it, how you can get the seeds, how you can get all the herbicides and the pesticide, the urea, the seed, the knapsack, and so on and so forth. Let me tell you that agriculture is a very, very lucrative business. Very, very lucrative business. You can buy a seed of 10,000 and use it to make so much money. I mean so much money. So much. And you'll be glad that you did. And as we are setting up the ugu, you know, we are setting it up for export. For those that are interested in export, you can contact us. We put you through what we need to put in place for you to be able to help you to export ugu or ewedu or whatever. Then as much as possible, we can also consult for you. We can consult for you how you can go about your farming business in a profitable way. Short-term crop is possible, and that's what we do for everybody that participates in our A.R.E business, agri-business cluster, that buys the land or rents the land from us and pay farm management fees. It is vegetable we do, because there is nothing in farm that will give such a kind of return on investment as we discuss. And that's the truth. So next week, we're going to be considering short-term crop. Short-term crop. That's what we are going to be considering. Sorry, medium-term crop is not short-term. We're going to be considering medium-term crop. What are the potentials? What are the crop categories that falls into, you know, medium-term crops that you can plant? If you want to have a very profitable farm, do short-term on your 1 acre, do medium term and do long term. Even if the long term is going to be one plot, or 2 plots. Do 2 plots on medium term, do 2 plots on short term. While you are waiting for the short term, you are already getting money from the what? The short term. You are already getting money from short term while you are waiting for the medium term. You will have gotten money from medium term while you are waiting for your what? Long term. But the long term ones start giving you money. You know, those ones are cash crops. Like cocoa, oil palm seedling, coconut, malina tree, and so on and so forth. These are the seed, these are the, this is agricultural, crops that have the potential to make you wealthy. Go and check majority of these rich people. They have a farm, a very big farm. They have a farm, and that's it. So therefore, I'm imploring you to join our agric revolution. Join our agric movement. A.R.E is not just a business, it's not just an idea, it is a movement. So therefore, I would like to, pause here to allow the global president to contribute in one way or the other. I don't think he's in here. I don't think he's in here. I don't think so. So while he's not here, when it comes to agriculture, agriculture is profitable, especially when you get the right knowledge. And that's the reason you see that is the global president here. Please, you can just round it up. I want you to know that the agric is very profitable when you acquire the right knowledge, right information, and you have the right connection. And the right connection you can get here, or where you can get the accurate knowledge, accurate information, and accurate connection, is through the A.R.E concept of the global clusters. That is where you can get the kind of knowledge, information, connection that will make you wealthy through agri real estate and export. Thank you very much for your time. Over to you, the global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Barnes. You're welcome.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Seyi Makinde, for that wonderful presentation. When the network glitch came the other time, I was saying something, and I want people to go and think about it. You are agriculture. You are a product of agriculture. You are sustained by agriculture. Agriculture, the clothes that you're putting on is agriculture. The shoe you're wearing is agriculture. The food you eat is agriculture. What is it that you do that is not agriculture? Tell me. Think about it. What is it that you do that does not have, that agriculture does not have its place in it? Just think of it. Virtually everything that we do have agriculture in it. Now, if everything that we do have agriculture in it, and even we are an embodiment of agriculture. I was talking about the spermatozoa, I was talking about the egg, that even if they have issues, if someone have low sperm count, the product they will use to fix that person is a product of agriculture. So what are we talking about? What are we saying? What we're saying to everyone listening right now is that engaging in agriculture, it's a no-brainer. It's the real deal. And that is why we created a system around it. That is why we created a concept around it called Project A.R.E. You can now get involved in agriculture and still keep your job. You can get involved in agriculture without staining your hands. And that is what we are saying to everyone listening to us right now. Demands have been coming right and left. We need chickens, we need goats, we need tomatoes, we need cucumbers, we need this. Off takers, we need a fortete, we need a wedu, different kind of things that they need, which you can actually plug in. Some people even demand for ginger. So it's a no-brainer, and it can only come from the first nation building social media platform called the Global Clusters. And you've heard it from the 001, and I want everyone to dive into it. With as low as 210,000, you can get something started. You can get started with as low as 210,000. Rent a farmland with 100,000 naira, pick your farm for 10,000 naira, farm management fee 100,000 naira, and you can roll over until you can even roll over within maybe 2-3 years. You buy an acre, you'll be able to make money to buy, and you own a property with just 210,000. You can start something that will be giving you constant income. Having said that, I hope you have started using the Global Cluster Spark Up. The Spark Up is on the Play Store right now, and I'm super excited about that. The Spark Up is on the the Spark Up is on the Play Store right now, and I want to say this. And I'm saying this for a record purpose. Nigerians, wake up. Nigerians, wake up. Africans, wake up. Nigerians, wake up. Africans, wake up. Nigerians, wake up. If this platform is largely dominated by the Asians or the Europeans or the Americans, it's not my fault. Because a lot of us see this platform now, we are not taking advantage of it. A platform that has almost 3 things in one of it. It's an ecosystem. It's a very big ecosystem. Marketplace is there. Monetization is there. Instant monetization. A place to chat freely. Free courses are there. You don't know how to use Canva. It's there on the Spark Up right now. That was the latest course. And we have so many hubs and clusters that they're trying to come up with courses. You can see A.R.E is currently doing training both online and physically. So this is a no-brainer. This is not something that anyone should joke with right now. What we have right now, this is our own. This is the first nation building social media platform. Proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa to the world. I'm calling all Nigerians, meaningful Nigerians, out right now. All forward-thinking Nigerians, all meaningful Africans, all forward-thinking Africans. Let us take our space here. In the Global Cluster Spark Up, we don't just create a group, we create a group with meaning. We are turning products, services, and initiatives and ministries, commissions, we are turning them into a movement. We're turning companies into a movement. We're turning products into a movement. So Africans, wake up. Nigerians, wake up. Well, this video, this live streaming will bear me witness that I said so. I said so, and I keep saying it. Don't joke with any of the training. The training is a no-brainer. If you really want to emerge, if you really want to scale up, the 002 Jenny Love just came in, and there is a program on, on a training, on marriage, on singles that want to get married, single guys that want to go into marriage. You need to learn. Everything is knowledge. Someone once told me, you're so good. I said, it's learning. Learn. Something happened. The International Business Summit that we did. All the speakers that came, everyone said to me, "You are the best." That is what they said to me. They said it with their own mouth, and I said, "This thing did not just come like that. It comes from constant learning, submitting yourself to quality and accurate learning." You understand? We're supposed to do panelists. We've arranged everything, but say, okay, let me speak to the people. And delegates from Nigeria, from Abuja, from one of our commissions came, and they were all astounded as to the presentation. And all of these things cannot happen without learning. A lot of people are running away from a place of learning. There's nothing you want to do. If you don't know it, it's bigger than you. If you're not informed about it, it's bigger than you. If you don't have connection as to how you can link up with those things, they are all bigger than you. And that is why you need to embrace the place of quality and accurate knowledge. Quality, because that is what will give you the right and quality power. You need to embrace the place of quality and accurate information, because that is what will give you the right and quality bridge from where you are now to where you ought to be. And you need to embrace the place of quality and accurate connection, because to whom you are connected to determines what you collect. So I call up my fellow Nigerians, everything that is currently happening in our society right now, we just need to, submit ourselves to the right learning, the right knowledge, the right information, and we can solve any problem. Even these bandits, all of this, we can solve it. Solving it is not our problem. We need to open up our mind. We need to open up our mind. The development we need in Nigeria, in Africa, is not the problem. Agriculture alone, we are talking about A.R.E now. Agriculture, real estate, export is capable of solving all the problems we have in Nigeria. These three things alone: agriculture, real estate, exports, capable of solving all the problems. Why are we not embracing it? So let's embrace it. All right. Yes. Take out here. Sorry, brother. So having said that, I want to close the meeting. Grand entrance of the OO to Jenny Love, you're welcome. We are closing already. I don't know if you have something to say, as our manner is. If you want to add your voice on agri, real estate, and export, if you want to say something, you can quickly unmute yourself and add your voice to it.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Global President. Everyone. Okay, I actually didn't come in. I wasn't there when the speaker was speaking about Project AI. Yeah, but I have. I wouldn't know if it would be possible to have the speaker speak extensively on this during my annual general sensible conference that comes on December, if possible. It normally comes around 29th or 30th of December. Yeah, can you hear me? Can I be heard? I don't know.
What date is that?
It should be 30th of December, normally on Zoom, or should be on Zoom in the evening. It should be 8 p.m. too, so
All
that
right.
you can speak to the people on that A.R.E. Possibly too. Last year you were there. Yeah,
Of course.
sorry.
Why not?
You were there. Yeah, so it would be nice to also speak to them again. I know last year after your this thing, I didn't even know how many that check the global clusters. But we don't have to stop. We keep on sharing the news and then getting to know as many people as possible that will get on board. Yeah, that's what I wanted to add. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Having said that, I want to ask, who are we? Of course, we'll be available. That is Dr. Seyi Makinde will be available at the conference to sensitize people about the opportunity on ground on Project A.R.E. Who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power. Accurate information, because that's the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because whom we are connected to determines what we collect. We're not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the best monetization on earth. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth, and it's proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa to the world for nation building. We are a mining hub for quality and accurate professionals, quality and accurate technocrat, and quality and accurate entrepreneurs. To join us is free. You can go to thesparkops.org. Thesparkops.org. You can go to thesparkops.org and you can join us for free. You can chat. Can act as your WhatsApp, as your Facebook, as your LinkedIn. You understand? And there's so many courses there, even more. You understand that you can do on the sparkup.org, or you download the SparkUp app on the Play Store. It's currently on the Play Store. It's not yet on the Apple Store. If you want to go for the premium comes with one-time lifetime 61,000 naira, and they come with a UK diploma course on data analysis, cybersecurity, certified nursing assistant, mini MBA, and so on. Or you want to sell in our marketplace, it's one-time lifetime, it's 1,000 naira with the same course, the UK diploma course. So having said that, we're still going to meet on B2B by 2 p.m. Nigerian time, but we are a bit busy right now. Our delegates are preparing to go. Maybe we might not be meeting today on the B2B, but we're going to meet on accurate connection revolution in the evening. So thank you very much. Myself and Global Daniel were in Turkey here, and we're very, very busy with the delegates from Nigeria, got to see the meal program and the global clusters. Thank you very much for coming by. See you in the evening. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.